Comunque, buonasera a tutti, non so se mi sentite preciso. Oggi portiamo un po' di alcuni Nintendo e poi sempre PlayStation. Uno solo è rimasto, uno solo è. Figurati, pensavo che l'anno scorso avrebbe fatto qualcosa, quest'anno è zero. Anzi, devo dire tutto il contrario, quest'anno ha fatto qualcosa, l'anno scorso è zero proprio. Vabbè, pazienza.
Peggy 3.
友達コレクションワクワク生活ダイレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。任天堂の小泉です。友達コレクションはミーという似顔絵キャラクターを作って遊ぶゲームです。ミーがどんなものかって？
これがミーです。新しい友達コレクションではどんなワクワク生活が待っているのか、早速ご覧いただきましょう。
The residents who live on this island are called Mii characters. Mii are created by you, the caretaker. You, your family, and your friends can all live here.
What?
You can even add someone you really admire. Let's see what wonderful and weird things you and your Mii characters can get up to on this island.
Ok, così. Non mi sento sotto.
Okay,
Allora, stavo
let's take it from the top.
Sì, no, la musichetta del video. Ma stavo dicendo,
Let's make our first radiant resident.
Fatto di,
There are two ways you can go about it. You can answer a series of questions, or meticulously pick each individual part. Let's try making a character from scratch. What if our main character is a university student?
Cioè come tipo colonna sonora.
That works.
La miglior performance.
So,
round
pinchable cheeks. Then a fab hairstyle.
La miglior narrativa, la miglior regia, la
Exuberant
migliore
eyes.
direzione artistica, il migliore indipendente e il
And a
miglior
sweet
gioco
smile.
dell'anno. Ecco, sono stati
There are
evocati
all
soltanto
sorts of ways
il
to
migliore
create your
indie da
character,
debutto,
including some
che ha
unique to this
passato da
game.
un altro
Happy with your creation?
gioco che
Time to adjust their height and body
che
type.
poi pure strano perché non c'era
Give
neanche
them a
nelle
name.
liste che era
Select their
era
gender.
presente.
And
E
adjust their
poi,
dating preferences to your
il gioco
liking.
dell'anno è stato pure tolto, figuri, non è più il gioco dell'anno, poi è stato poi hanno
Give
cambiato
them a
la
vibrant
cosa
voice
My name is Marie.
il finale
and make them as quirky
con
or as
la
ordinary
voce
as you like.
dell'intelligenza artificiale e poi è stato
Say hello
senza
to
i migliori
Marie,
indie dell'anno
our easygoing
stesso.
student with an amicable
Questo non è più
personality.
il gioco dell'anno, però è dato i
You're
migliori indie dell'anno
The
lo
caretaker,
stesso.
right? It's nice to
Questa
meet
cosa è
you.
strana,
I'm Marie. You seem nice. I'm sure
Ma-
we'll get on great.
veramente. Aspetta, mo ti dico qual è stato.
Oh, a
cosa
bubble
è
appeared
stato.
over Marie's head. Everything all right?
Allora
I'm
è
starving.
stato il miglior
Would a slice of pizza hit the
il
spot?
debutto dell'anno. Si chiama
my.
Sorry We're Crossed. E poi invece il miglior gioco dell'anno Blue Prize.
A gift for you, Marie.
Ma mi
No,
dà
over
senso
here.
sta cosa. Non erano presenti questi giochi. Perché gli dai così i giochi? Ma li dai a tutti a così,
It's
che
so
c'è il
lonely
matto
being the only person on Nintendo Direct
a mani
Island.
vuote.
It kind of gives me the
Ed è stato
heebie-jeebies.
il migliore
Marie's got a point.
scalda
The island does
sede
seem-
dell'anno.
Pretty lonely.
Madonna.
Let's roll up our sleeves and make Marie some friends.
Oh, però l'ho detto, 7 titoli aveva vinto.
First, her fashionable
18
bestie
ora.
Rosa.
Mi sarebbe tenendo il migliore indie dell'anno.
Florian, who loves to flex.
Comunque ovviamente, allora, ho detto già poco fa
Nosy neighbor Carlo.
che la
Well-meaning Professor
State of
Anna.
Play ha fatto solo quest'anno.
Alex,
Le
one of
disse che
Marie's
giochi,
childhood
perché
friends
l'hanno
and a
fatto
coffee
pure l'anno scorso.
connoisseur.
L'anno scorso ha fatto
That's
un basta.
Bubbles.
Niente.
Yep, he's a
Nel
clown.
2024 ne ha fatti 2 volte.
And Marie's cherished
Una
childhood teddy
volta
bear,
era
Mocha.
nel
How
verso
cute.
luglio, giugno, una cosa di questo, che c'era pure fatto
By using
Concord,
different parts
che poi è stato chiuso
and face
dopo
paint,
un
you
giorno,
can
che poi è
create
pure a
all
stare,
sorts of
un
characters.
giorno, che nessuno lo giocava alla fine.
The more
Aggiunge
residents, the
definitivamente.
merrier. Your
E
island
poi
will
dopo
develop
e poi dopo è uscito verso tra settembre
At
i
first,
nuovi
your
titoli,
residents will be
un
complete
po' più
strangers,
decenti.
even if they know each other in the real
Invece l'anno
world.
scorso pensavo che
If
c'era
only someone
qualcosa,
had the
invece no,
power to get these two
invece
talking.
solo quest'anno.
Hey Alex,
Ma
let's give you a little pick-me-up so you can have a chat with Anna.
Hey, nice to meet
peccato
you.
però.
I'm Alex.
So you're Alex. I'm Anna.
They seem to be getting acquainted already. Once they've gotten to know each other a bit better, they'll hang out more often. And depending on where you place your me, some rather interesting things might occur. Something on your mind, Marie?
I was thinking that Rosa and Bubbles would get along fab.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
What should they talk about? I'm sure they have some interests in common.
Horror films? Everyone loves those, right?
Horror films. Bubbles, I'd like to introduce you to Rosa. Rosa, this is Bubbles. Would you like to have a chat about horror films?
Are you serious? I can't go 3 seconds without thinking about horror films.
I don't know what's going on, but this has to be
Gioco
fate.
strano,
If
veramente.
fate has it in store for us to become friends, then we should. Don't want to disappoint fate.
Uno meglio dell'altro, sì.
Where? I don't
Ma i
believe
giochi
in
questi qua
fate.
sono carini, veramente. Non ho mai preso uno,
Oh,
ma
speaking of which, the other day, Rosa said she owns a book about horror films.
Dopo è poco che non lo sono preso.
Wow,
Da
that's
quando ce
amazing.
l'ho.
It's so much fun talking to
Che
you.
devo comprarmi pure il
Let's
secondo,
be
il
friends.
Visto. E vedere prima.
Looks like that went well.
Vediamoci.
Time passes on the island just as it does in the real world.
Quindi avevo messo pure
That means that when you're
nei video
not
per far vedere
playing,
i
your
film.
me characters will get up to all
Dei
sorts of
trailer
things.
dei Galaxy stanno due, ma che metto a fare? Fa vedere una cosa poco. E la maggior parte era tutto a aspettare i minuti. perché
Sorry.
non sono salito.
I wasn't looking where I was going.
Oh, no, it was my bad. Are you okay?
Una storia d'amore.
Yeah, no, Good.
Well, see you around. Oya, マリエさんに恋の予感
Infatti,
でしょうか。
non parlo...
気になるところですが、続いては話題を変えて、
Ah,
この島の
comunque
暮ら
ci
し
sono
に
poi
欠かせない
rimasto
お店をいくつか紹介しましょ
su qualcosa, poi non mi ricordo. No?
First, let's grab some grub from the supermarket.
Welcome.
Delicious dishes rotate daily. You'll find familiar
Gioco, però
foods,
non mi ricordo.
but you might stumble upon some unusual culinary delights too.
う。Oh my.
Hope you've worked up an appetite,
Ah,
Florian.
sì. Di Final Fantasy. Sai perché?
Stay stylish by visiting the clothes
ultimamente,
shop.
tu sai
From
che
your
sono
casual
alla
daywear
fine tra
outfits to
Final
funky
Fantasy
egg
8 e Final
t-shirts.
Fantasy 9. Storia d'amore va benissimo.
And magnificently magical attire. You'll find all the hottest haute couture here.
Da 10 in
There's something
poi.
for everyone, even for teddy bears practicing karate.
Perché da 10 c'è proprio
Next
una
up,
con
the news station. Tune in for all the latest news hot off the press.
Here's a
Che
captivating
lui era
report
andato
that
nel
just came
sogno e
in.
lei stava cercando
This
il suo
morning,
protettore.
residents were woken from their slumber by the cries of a strange
Già
long-necked
quella
creature that had
non
been
va bene,
captured.
finale della storia d'amore.
Visit the station to
Secondo,
rewatch
c'è
the
il Final
high
Fantasy,
or low lights at any
15,
time.
che stessa cosa
Let's browse the renovation centre and check out the room interiors.
Bruttissimo.
Pick the vibe that matches your
Poi
me,
vabbè, sempre prima o poi
whether it's a
devo
modern
portarlo.
minimalist room
E poi
or
c'è
even
Final
a football
Fantasy XVI,
stadium.
non ne parliamo proprio. Finale bruttissimo.
all of
mi
your
sono fatto
decorating needs
malissimo.
in one place. The renovation centre.
Ho detto, ma che cavolo, non è giusto.
On to the charming market stall where different items are sold throughout the day.
Poi non lo so come fanno.
Even celebrities come here to shop incognito.
From great deals to mystery bags. Ooh, what's in the bag? Who left their lion in there? The photo studio, where you can snap some spectacular pics. Choose a background, me, find the right composition, then snap your photo. Have fun creating picture-perfect moments with your me characters. Oh, Professor Anna, what is it?
These days, Nintendo Direct Island feels like a concrete jungle. Could I ask you to add more plants to the island?
A little greenery never hurts.
Ok.
What did
Ho
you have in
letto.
mind?
Allora dice che Final Fantasy XVII lo faranno, però un bel po'. Allora dice che per ora
Let's
stanno
give it a
facendo Final
try.
Fantasy VII, perché su Final Fantasy VII ci manca l'ultimo capitolo,
Smells nice.
la battaglia tra
Thanks to Anna's
la
suggestion,
sconfitta
the island looks better than
di
ever.
Sephiroth sull'altro finale, manca solo
You can
quello
also
finale.
liven
Era
things
quello
up without
finito
waiting for
con
suggestions.
le bike che sono arrivato a...
Much better.
come si chiama? L'isola
That's where your island design center comes in handy.
del sonno. Costa del sonno.
Welcome.
Sì, lì.
Here, you can grab a bench or two, buy some flower pots,
Comunque
and
dice
turn your
che,
island from dreary
il
to
gioco è
cheery.
atteso non prima del
Plus, residents
2028
are sure
e
to appreciate
2030.
all the new hangout spots.
Il gioco questo non c'è nessun annuncio,
Move houses,
che dice
shops,
proprio che mentre si attendono ai titoli da
expand
serie
the
compatte
island.
e trezza il Final Fantasy VII Remake. Vediamo.
get creative and make it your own.
Perciò speriamo che fanno di nuovo un doppiaggio italiano, perché
You can
mi è
even
piaciuto il doppiaggio italiano.
go all out and craft
perfetto.
masterpieces
Per una
like
volta
these.
finalmente, cioè leggo e ascolto tranquillamente, se poi aspetto qualche film.
This resident is an alien who recently appeared in one of Marie's dreams. There's also Mokka's friend, Milk. The island sure is looking lively. Florian's confident posing has caught the attention of a certain admirer.
Sì.
Ah, there goes Florian, the love of my life.
L'amore della mia vita!
Carlo walks with a rhythm in his
Perché,
step,
perché non ti innamori del vecchio? È ancora meglio.
Hello?
and Rosa greets with her signature fashionable flair. You can bestow all sorts of charming little quirks like these on your me characters.
I feel like I've gotten a bit closer to the real me.
There are loads of different quirks. For example, just take a look at the different ways these residents savor their food. You can also give your me catchy catchphrases.
Marie said I could win a gold medal for chatting nonsense, in a good way. I should look into that.
There are other traits like fluttering lashes, tossing and turning when sleeping, and more. Try out different quirks and see what works. Oh, Marie, what's got you down in the dumps?
Who? Florian rejected me.
Come se
Sorry
non
to
hai
hear that.
finito.
Why don't we ask Bubbles to cheer
Che
you up?
storia d'amore finita.
In the marathon of life, sometimes you might have to jog in place. That's just maths. When the TV remote stops working, do you ever find yourself just pushing the buttons harder? 'Cause I do.
I feel a little better now.
Di nuovo.
I'm so touched by Bubbles' kindness. And now my heart's
Cioè,
kind of racing.
esagerato.
マリエさん、もしかして今度はバブルスさんに恋しちゃったのでしょうか。この恋の行方も気になりますが、続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Anna's taking her pet dog out for a walk. You two can make unusual looking pets like these. The secret is the studio workshop. Here's a sneak peek at how Anna's pet was made.
E ho disegnato Goku. Vabbè.
An artistic latte for Rosa.
Oh my.
Cioè, se
A
no,
video
tutti i
of
bicchieri
Bubbles'
si mangia.
spectacular circus performance. Florian's, fashionable get-up. All of these items were made here. You can create original exteriors for houses and design new ground tiles like these. Sweet! Let your imagination run wild and craft, craft, craft! Oh, Marie, are you...
Ooh. I can't hold back my feelings for Bubbles. I need to tell him how I feel.
You can do it, Marie!
Where should I confess my love?
Ooh, how about the Ferris wheel?
How should I confess my feelings?
The good old-fashioned way is the way to go. Good luck, Marie.
So, the truth is so, Bubbles,
Esatto.
I low.
Ma questo qua è più beautiful.
Yeah, I love the view from up here too.
Actually, no, that's not what I meant at all.
Se parli di sentimenti, no.
It's about you, Bubbles. I low. I love you so much. Please go out with me.
Wait just a second.
Eh? Ma che cazzo?
The one who really loves Bubbles.
Ma che cazzo?
A rival?
Wait just a second.
Ok. Ma che...
Another one?
The one who double, super, triple loves Bubbles is me.
Del super
I
femmine, babbo.
confessed first. Pretty sure that proves that I love you the most, Bubbles.
So,
Ci muove
Bubbles,
su guarda.
which of us do you choose?
Oh, the suspense.
Du.
Rosa, I feel exactly the same way. Let's give things a try.
Poor Marie.
No.
Turned down once
Dio,
again.
sono spinto.
I suppose this is probably for the best.
Looks like Alex is mulling something over. What's up, Alex?
Wouldn't it be marvelous if Marie and I lived together?
She could really use a good friend right now.
I'm glad you agree. If I lived with Marie, how could we spend our days?
Comunque si
Let's have a
mi
think.
devo comprare.
Alex and Marie go way back. And they both love coffee.
Il problema è che
So let's get them chatting about coffee.
la Nintendo, no? Sono ticchi.
Chatting about
Non
coffee.
mettono sconti.
That sounds great. I'll
Devo
ask Marie how
vedere
she feels
forse
about
su
it.
ehm,
There's something I'd like to ask you.
dove mi sono arrivato? Ah, il
What is it?
starting
Seems
game là.
important.
Let's
me
say the
dice
two of us
poche
moved in
sconto, no?
together. What's something we could spend our days doing together? Let's say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Chatting about coffee. Wow, a perfect match. We should move in together.
Well done, you two. Here's their lovely house. Their friendship is sure to blossom as they have fun in their new shared home. Marie looks to be doing better too.
Well, salmon ships in Aries. Is that how it's feeding?
Now that's a big house. Up to 8 residents can live together in the same house. And you'll see a different side to them when they have to share a space.
Sembra
On 3,
che
let's all say who in the house is the best example of a genius. 1, 2, 3. Me.
As you saw, me characters living on this island will do whatever they like, whenever they like.
When is the game coming out? When is the game coming out?
They might form new friendships,
So I said,
move in together,
thanks for always taking care of the washing up.
and even fall in love. As the caretaker, it's your job to nurture them and give them the occasional nudge in the right direction.
以上、友達コレクション、ワクワク生活の基本的な紹介でしたが、いかがでしたか？
Dai, carino.
次は皆さんが自分だけの島を作る番です。あなたならどんなミーを作ってどんな暮らしを始めますか？さて、友達コレクションワクワク生活の発売は2026年4月16日に決まりました。任天堂スイッチはもちろん任天堂スイッチ2でもプレイすることができますよ。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
Ah.
Peggy 18.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, 2 young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this 2-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scraphook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms. and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. Game share is supported, so 2 players can adventure together locally or online with 1 copy of the game. Can these 2 brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma Site mystery adventure is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranorma Site, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational football action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using Game Share. Up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack. eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of football and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 18th. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Spoilers.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies,
Spoiler!
in a buggy,
No,
or
questo è
other
bello più
modes of
spoiler.
transportation.
Questo è lo spoiler, non te lo devi
Team
fare.
up with allies in battles, blending action
Allora
and
cagare.
strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various
Spoiler.
activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action. And
vedi, hanno
as you
pure il
interact
gioco dei
with your
voucher.
allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his
Spoiler.
crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Maledetti spoiler.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject.
Eccolo.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Questa è una reale o una robot?
Help! Come on, gun work! These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Allora ok, poi guarda.
What the heck was
Lei ha detto
By
che-
moving the cursor through panels towards the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Andare di vedere se
Yeah,
c'è-
baby. We did it.
Schiacciosì.
This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past with over 450 Digimon to collect. Adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game. New titles are joining the archives. Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
cultura.
Sonic Wings Special.
Oh, bello, bello.
And more will be released over time. The first wave of console archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Basta, finta per voi. Questi nuovi qua fanno uscire. Hanno uscito nuovi DLC sulla discontinuità molto validi. Devo comprarli. No, basti con il Visto. Io questo l'ho messo nella lista. Bello.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG, now on a Nintendo console for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Questo è il secondo. Da qua prendi il primo.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
In the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down. Nothing can stop a true warrior than death.
Ah, ok, diciamo di sì, ecco, classico.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? Or me? I can't wait to find out. Kept you waiting, huh?
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of For Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is For Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of For Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you'll want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth.
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
What in the...
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins,
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて
本作「デッドアライブ6ラストラウンド」はオリジナルの「デッドアライブ6」をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報をお待ちください。
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing? I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
問題だ、上官。任務は分かっているが。
主の発見と討伐。
そうだ。
まさか進化したのか。
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited-time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
best racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race? If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Or me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Outer Heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid? I'll
long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection.
Liquid! Guns of the Patriots! Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Awesome. Is that you? Answer me! Bahas!
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France. So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. No matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall. Journey.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must be versatile, capable, adaptable. He must be grounded, stable, constant. I believe you are ready, sir.
Yeah.
Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside. It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure, so small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you, and I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! 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 This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. Embrace. Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes two fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries. That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable! You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger. Together!
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and stay tuned.
！Your son has returned.
Proprio oggi giusto. Ha dovuto fare 6 titoli in pochi giorni. 6 titoli.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw. Yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the Greek Trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
Che tu hai concluso 3 titoli. Ora so che ci sta pure un altro God of War. Ecco, cosa fa? Songs of Sparta. Che già lo sapevo.
Before I was a father.
Una meglio prima.
Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
This is only the beginning.
Questo è il tuo, allora questo si calla di fare la coppia. L'unica bomba è stata il giorno ho già salvato Visto. Ok, non è affatto male, vedo ancora più prima. Come devo dire però il gioco bello era Zero non ha fatto male. Poi il team, come si chiama? For All, come caspita si chiama? Il nuovo titolo di Silent Hill per Calle sicuro ci piacerà davvero tanto. E vabbè, pure questo finito. Allora, io ringrazio Antonio soltanto, tanto Goku ne è venuto. Poi ormai non stavo vedendo. Non lo so, cioè per Poison è come se cioè dice sempre che non vi riesce a visualizzare, cioè riesce a vedere le notifiche. Boh, è strano questa cosa. Vabbè, entrando però i video sono finiti tutti, non ho più niente da fare. Quando sarò in momento di fare live comincerò a fare qualcosa. Devo aggiornare la lista delle live e sto a posto. Finalmente non ho niente da fare. Comincerò a fare Genshin Impact, comincerò a fare Aknate Field. Ritorno di nuovo pure con un castello in Friends in inglese, ormai non lo faranno in italiano. Accesso e giro la stessa cosa. Infiniti ricchi. Questi sono tutti quelli gratis, molti gratis. Madonna. Troppe cose. Wuthering Woves non lo so. Se riesco a tenere un po' di spazio, vabbè, però io devo portare prima altri giochi pure, tipo ancora Assassin's, poi devo comprare ancora Assassin's Shadow. Madonna, mi ha rovinato Shadow, proprio esagerato. Con i DLC di Attack on Titan. Non è giusto, quello è sbagliatissimo, mi ha rovinato un anime sano. Che l'assassino è diventato di casa. Madonna, me l'ha rovinato. È un mito. Vabbè, niente da fare. Scusate. C'ho un po' di sonno. Che non è che ho dormito tanto. Vabbè. Allora noi ci sentiamo la prossima volta. Quando ho finito quei giochi che devo giocare e poi ritorno a fare il live. Ok? Ciao Antonio, buonasera e buonanotte.